So now we're gonna progress a little bit further ahead. Now, these two styles were kind of happening at the same time, R&B and funk and rock music. R&B is different from funk music because R&B uses more chord progressions that you would find in jazz music, okay? Like funk is more like chord progressions you find in blues music, whereas R&B, you hear some deeper chord progressions, especially when you talk about 80s R&B, 90s R&B. It's music that if you listen to it played, sometimes it can make you cry, and it calls up a lot of emotions because of those different progressions and sounds. So now we're gonna play an R&B song. This is called Sweet Love by Anita Baker. This is a demonstration of R&B music. All right, now notice the chord progressions now. You will hear this interesting thing happening in R&B where there are so many chords being played seemingly, but it still sounds like there's this one key center that works. How, like I talked about earlier, remember when I said the blues scale works over the entire blues, just that one chord. Well, in R&B, we're hearing a bunch of different types of chords, but even still, it's this one key center that generally makes it sound good. Now, it can get a little bit boring, but all of the notes would sound right. So now we're just gonna demonstrate R&B standard from the R&B songbook. It's called Sweet Love by Anita Baker. That was Sweet Love by Anita Baker. Now, like I said, y'all, this is basic overview of the music that we're talking about. It's a lot more detail to these styles and songs, but we trying to make sure that everybody takes something away with the class today, so we're not going to go into the exact specifics of every style. So no, it's more to it. But I'm going to give you an idea of, so that when you hear these things, you can at least identify them, you can know what to call it, and you know the difference between the styles of music. That's mainly what we're trying to get out of this. Oh, hey. Hey, what's up?
So when you do the chord progression, is it just the piano?
Well, now the chord progression is made, it happens based on what the bass and the piano is doing. Now, you can have just the piano player playing by itself, and he be playing the bass, the chords, and the melody, solo alone. And well, Jaco Pastorius has proved that you can do it on the bass alone too, and other instruments. But when we're in an ensemble situation, all of the chording instruments, the melody, the instruments that are responsible for tones, play the chord progression. Even when I solo, this is the funny thing. Now, I can get away with soloing in one key and it'd be okay as a saxophone player. But it sounds more advanced and it sounds more musical when I also follow the progression that they're playing too. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward.